Greetings, upcoming HND students. Well done for coming thus far. It was a pleasure to work with you when we had the chance, and it seems that's coming up again. We will use this medium of video to actually dig a bit deeper into what we're doing and enhance what we get up to. So just to go back to the idea of contemporary technique and a contemporary class, as I may have said to you before, I just take the word contemporary as my impetus, and I think about what it means really. It's a reference to time. Even the word tempo is stuck in the middle of contemporary. Things that happen at a similar time are contemporaneous with each other. Things that are happening currently are contemporary. So, strictly speaking, our task is to be contemporary in the class, to be there in the current time. Phew. Not too much to ask. We'll probably get that together. But I'm not trying to wriggle out of the challenge of describing a technical class to you. In fact, people who got the contemporary techniques together and compiled them, and of course many people contributed to this, they were all involved in making new work. So we need a class that shapes us up to tackle new work. However, this new work involves responding, thinking, innovating. So we do our movements that give us sensations that we have to feel in a current time so as to know about how we would innovate and what we would then do with that sensation given the chance. And you will be making as we go through the year, and we're all looking forward to that. There's something else that's come up that is contemporary, which is how to have a dance continuity when studio time is very limited. And you'll be using any other space that you can find, your domestic space, to practice. Now, I'm doing just the same. And so there's a way in which our contemporary class, I will then break down into exercises that you can take into any place where you are. So there would be, in some ways, a contemporary thread through the lives we're living. And this has to really be enhanced at this time. And in some ways, you are at the forefront of this as the generation studying now. And it's part of the brief. It's part of what we're going to do. This thread of contemporaneousness. So you have a lot of agency in that, and I'm totally going to see how I can foster that in the way that we move in the studio, how that would then make a passage through the rest of your tasks. And I suppose more specifically and more college orientated, this is the year, I think, where you discover how the contemporary technique mingles, refers, and merges to the other dance you are doing. We can make a connection, a perceived connection between all the dance that you're doing, because this is the year where you shape yourself up in terms of your future choices, knowing what you're into, knowing how it all connects, will help you make a choice, perhaps about the college or your next steps, which I'm very into. I'm looking forward.